the celebrity workout. If you're a super hot, super busy celebrity like Kelly Ripa, you need a fast workout program with eye-popping results. So Tanya Becker of Physique 57 Studio in New York City developed this 7-move toning and stretching workout. It uses body weight for resistance, so you can get a super hot body like Kelly's on the road, at home, or anywhere. Triceps can. Sit on the floor with your knees bent and your feet flat out in front of you. Your heels should be just a few inches past your knees. Put your hands on the floor, palms under your shoulders, fingers facing forward. Using your hips, glutes, and your arms, lift your hips as high as you can off the floor and raise your left foot, but keep the knee bent. Then, bend your elbows and lower your hips toward the floor. As you lower, kick your left heel forward and try to keep your knee close to your left shoulder. Then straighten your elbows, raise your hips, and bend your left knee back to start. Do between 8 and 12 bends on this side. Rest for 30 seconds before switching sides. Now come into position with your palms on the floor under your shoulders. Again, use your hips, glutes, and your arms to lift your hips as high as you can off the floor and raise your right foot, but keep the knee bent. Do between 8 and 12 bends on this side. This move works your triceps, the muscles along the back of your arms, and your glutes. The Rockette. Lie down on your back. Place your hands behind your head, elbows wide. Pulling in your abs, lift your head, neck, and shoulders off the floor. Then lift your legs straight up. Now twist your right shoulder over to your left leg as you lower your right leg. Come back to center. Then twist your left shoulder to your right leg as you lower your left leg. Scissor back and forth for 20 counts. Then lower back to start. This move works your abs and obliques. The V-chair. Stand holding onto the back of a sturdy chair or countertop with your arms extended. Put your feet together and turn your toes out so they make a small V. Come onto the balls of your feet and lean back so your hips are in line with your knees. Bend your knees slightly, keeping them in line with your toes. Now, pulse up and down about 3 or 4 inches. Keep going for between 30 and 60 seconds. Be sure to keep your heels together and lifted, and your knees bent in a half squat. If you want a little extra work in your upper thighs, squeeze a rubber playground ball in between them while you pulse. This move works your legs and your butt. Thigh dancing. Come onto your knees and sit back on your heels. Stretch your arms overhead. Using your thigh muscles, lift your butt off your heels. Then lower back down. Pulse up and down for 15 seconds. Now come down and repeat. this time moving your hips from side to side for 15 seconds. Next, lift your butt and move your hips clockwise for 15 counts. Now move your hips counterclockwise for 15 seconds. This move works your thighs. The pretzel. Sit on the floor with your right leg forward and your left leg behind you, both knees bent 90 degrees. Lean forward, placing your palms on the floor. Keep your hips and shoulders level and facing forward. Now lift your leg up and down a few inches, keeping your toes pointed. Try to keep your ankle above your knee. Do 30 reps. Flex your foot and repeat for another 30 reps, pressing your leg behind you. Switch sides, sitting on the floor with your left leg forward and your right leg behind you. Lean forward, placing your palms on the floor. Now lift your right leg up and down a few inches, keeping your toes pointed. Do 30 reps. Try to keep your ankle above your knee. Be sure to keep your hips and shoulders facing forward. Flex your foot and repeat for another 30 reps, pressing your leg behind you. This move targets your obliques, glutes, hamstrings, and your outer thighs. Tricep side press. Stand with your feet staggered so your left foot is forward and hold a 3 to 5 pound weight in your right hand. Place your left hand on your thigh for support. Bring your right arm back to shoulder height with your palm facing the ceiling. Keep your shoulders square and move your arm out to the right a few inches. Then bring it back and lift it up. Keep your palms facing up as you lift and lower. Do 30 reps on this side. Rest 30 seconds before switching sides. Now stand with your right foot forward and hold the weight in your left hand. Place your right hand on your thigh for support. Bring your left arm back to shoulder height with your palm facing the ceiling. Keep your shoulders square and move your arm out to the left a few inches. Then bring it back and lift it up. Keep your palms facing up as you lift and lower. This move works your triceps, upper back, and your shoulders. The C curl. Lie on your back with your heels off the floor and knees bent 90 degrees. Keep your abs pulled in and your arms straight along your sides. Lift your upper body off the floor and curl your ribs towards your thighs into a gentle C shape. If you need to, hold the back of your thighs for support. Now tap your left toes down, then tap your right toes down. Do 20 taps on each side. Then lower your body all the way down to the floor. Rest for a breath. Come back up into your C, but this time twist your right shoulder to your left knee as you tap your toes down. Reverse the twist to the other side and tap your other foot down. Do 20 twists and taps on each side. Keep your arms straight along your side to engage more of your back muscle. This move works your abs and your obliques.